best self-help book of all times, written and published by Spark Sprit 10. Self-improvement starts with a simple truth. You can only become the person you choose to be. This clear and impactful statement captures the core idea of self-determination, a concept that can change your life fundamentally. Self-determination means having the power to make your own choices and take control of your life. It's about managing your life and creating your future based on what you want and hope for. Many people feel like they are controlled by outside factors, but the reality is that we have much more control over our lives than we think. To use the power of self-determination, you need to realize that your life reflects the choices you make. Every choice you make, even the little ones, shapes who you are becoming every day. From when you wake up to when you go to sleep, you make choices that influence your life. The food you eat, the people you spend time with, and how you use your free time all influence the direction of your life. To start embracing self-determination, you need to recognize what you truly want and hope to achieve. This requires you to think honestly about yourself and look within. Consider this: what do I truly desire from life? What do I love to do? What type of person do I want to become? These questions might seem easy, but they can actually be quite hard to answer. Many people have gotten used to living based on what others expect, and as a result, they've forgotten what they truly want. Lesson 1. Changing views. Changing your perspective can change what you see. This clear and meaningful statement captures the core of personal change and development. How we see things affects our reality, and by changing our viewpoint, we can change our whole world. Think about how life looks different when you see it with a positive attitude compared to a negative one. A person with a positive outlook sees opportunities where someone with a negative outlook sees barriers. How we think can lead us to see the same situation in many different ways. This is not only about thinking positively. It's about changing how we understand and engage with the world around us. Cognitive reframing is a key part of this idea. It means actively altering how we view a situation, event, or person. Instead of seeing a job loss as a big problem, we can look at it as a chance for a fresh start or an opportunity to follow a dream we've always had. Changing how we see things doesn't affect the facts, but it can significantly change how we feel and what we decide to do next. Having a growth mindset is an important part of changing how we see things. This term, created by psychologist Carol Dweck, means that we can improve our abilities and intelligence with effort and commitment. A fixed mindset believes that our qualities do not change and stay the same. Having a growth mindset allows us to explore many opportunities for learning and getting better. How can we change our perspective? It can be challenging, particularly when we are faced with deep-seated ways of thinking. A useful way is to often question what we believe to be true. When you encounter a situation, consider asking yourself, is there another perspective on this? What advice would someone I respect give me? This straightforward practice of questioning can lead to fresh ideas. One effective method is to practice gratitude. When we focus on what we are thankful for, we shift our attention from what we don't have to the many good things around us. This doesn't mean we should overlook problems or challenges, but it does mean we should also recognize the good things in our lives. Meditation and mindfulness practices can be very helpful for changing how we see things. These methods help us notice our thoughts and feelings, letting us observe them without getting involved. This greater awareness allows us to decide how we want to respond to situations instead of just reacting based on our usual thought patterns. Shifting our viewpoint doesn't mean ignoring reality or acting like everything is flawless. It's about understanding that there are different ways to look at any situation and picking the viewpoint that helps us the most. Sometimes, a strong viewpoint means recognizing hard facts while also thinking about what we can learn or how we can improve from the situation. When we practice changing how we see things, we might notice that our whole view of the world starts to change. What used to feel impossible now appears doable. What used to seem like big challenges can turn into great chances to grow. Relationships that were difficult before may get better when we start to understand how the other person feels. Changing how we see things can greatly impact our mental and emotional health. Research indicates that people who can view negative situations more positively tend to feel less stress and anxiety, and they are better at handling challenges. They are more likely to take steps to improve their situation instead of feeling helpless or trapped. When we change how we see things, we are not only changing our thoughts but also transforming our whole experience of life. We are exploring new possibilities, different ways of living, and fresh paths ahead. It's a strong reminder that even if we can't control what's happening around us, we can always control how we see things and how we react. When you encounter a challenge or feel stuck, changing how you look at things could help you see your situation differently. Your surroundings may stay the same, but how you feel about them will definitely change. That can really change everything. Lesson 2. Welcoming discomfort for improvement. Life really starts when you step outside your comfort zone. This strong statement captures an important fact about personal growth and development. Our comfort zone gives us security and familiarity, but it can also hold us back from making progress and improving ourselves. People naturally want to feel comfortable and steer clear of discomfort. However, it's during those uncomfortable times that we can grow, learn, and discover more about ourselves. Think about the experiences that have influenced you the most. It's likely that those weren't the moments when everything was simple and clear. Instead, they were probably the challenges you encountered, the risks you embraced, and the times you ventured beyond your normal routines and habits. These experiences, while they may feel uncomfortable or scary at first, often lead to important personal growth. The comfort zone is a mental space where we feel relaxed and in charge of our surroundings. It's a place where our actions and habits follow a regular routine that reduces stress and risk. This state can feel safe and comforting, but it can also cause you to become stuck. Staying in our comfort zone for too long can lead us to miss chances to learn new skills, connect with new people, and enjoy the full range of life's experiences. Leaving our comfort zone doesn't have to involve extreme or careless choices. It can be as easy as starting a new hobby, chatting with someone new, or tackling a tough project at work. Slowly push the limits of your comfort zone. Whenever you face something that feels a bit uncomfortable, you're strengthening your resilience and confidence. This helps you tackle bigger challenges later on. One of the main advantages of facing discomfort is that it helps you grow as a person. Pushing ourselves past our normal limits helps us find abilities we never realized we had. We may discover that we are more creative, resilient, or adaptable than we thought possible. Discovering ourselves can be very empowering. It can increase our self-confidence and create new opportunities in our lives. Additionally, leaving our comfort zone helps us improve our problem-solving skills. In new situations, we have to think outside the box and find different solutions. This ability to adapt is important in many parts of life, including personal relationships and work situations. One important advantage of facing discomfort is the chance to have new experiences. Trying new things makes life more enjoyable and satisfying. We could find new interests, meet fascinating people, or gain insights that alter how we see the world. These experiences make our lives richer and more enjoyable. Remember that embracing discomfort doesn't mean always pushing yourself to the edge of anxiety or stress. The aim is to achieve a balance between being comfortable and facing challenges, which psychologists refer to as the optimal anxiety zone. This is the ideal balance where you feel challenged and inspired but not so much that you get stressed or lose confidence. To start growing by embracing discomfort, first look for parts of your life where you feel too comfortable or stuck. Next, create small goals that are easy to reach but challenge you just a bit more than what you can do now. If you feel nervous about public speaking, you could begin by sharing your thoughts more in meetings or by joining a local Toastmasters group. As you reach these smaller goals, slowly raise the level of difficulty. Growth can feel a bit uneasy at the beginning. You may feel unsure, doubt yourself, or feel scared. These feelings are common and important for growth. See them as signs that you're heading in the right direction, not as reasons to go back to what feels safe. Although our comfort zone feels safe, real happiness and personal development are found outside of it. When we choose to face discomfort and take on new challenges, we create many opportunities for ourselves. We grow stronger, more self-assured, and better equipped to deal with whatever challenges life presents. Take that first step outside your comfort zone today. You might be surprised by where it takes you. Lesson 3. Discovering your true abilities. What is behind us and what is ahead of us are small things compared to what is inside us. This statement captures the core of human potential and the strength that exists in everyone. Throughout history, many great thinkers, philosophers, and achievers have understood that personal growth and success depend more on our inner world than on external circumstances. Inner potential can be both uplifting and difficult. It indicates that we possess hidden resources, skills, and strengths that, when used, can result in remarkable accomplishments. To unlock this potential, we need to be aware of ourselves, reflect on our thoughts, and be ready to face our own limits and beliefs. To start the journey of discovering our inner potential, we need to realize that our past experiences and future uncertainties do not define our lives. They can have an impact on us, but they do not decide what we can do or what lies ahead for us. The true strength is found in the present and in our capacity to access our inner resources. Finding out more about yourself is an important part of this process. It means spending time to know our values, passions, strengths, and weaknesses. Being self-aware helps us to match our actions with who we really are and to make choices that fit with our true nature. Methods like journaling, meditation, and asking for feedback from trusted friends or mentors can be very helpful in understanding ourselves better. As we explore self-discovery, we often come across self-limiting beliefs. Those deep-seated thoughts and assumptions prevent us from achieving our full potential. These beliefs might have come from past experiences, what society teaches us, or a fear of failing. Notice and question these beliefs for personal growth. By challenging these limitations and replacing them with positive thoughts, we can free ourselves from self-imposed restrictions. A strong way to get past self-limiting beliefs is to develop a growth mindset. This means seeing challenges as chances to learn and looking at failures as steps toward success. When we change how we view challenges and obstacles, we can access our strength and determination, two important qualities that help us grow personally. Another important part of unlocking your inner potential is building emotional intelligence. This means knowing how we feel and handling our emotions, as well as being able to understand how others feel. Emotional intelligence helps us manage relationships better, make smarter choices, and stay balanced when facing life's difficulties. Improving this skill allows us to tap into a greater level of personal strength and impact. Creativity is a valuable inner resource that is often overlooked. Some think that creativity is only for artists or inventors, but actually, it's a basic skill that everyone can use in all parts of life. When we take time to be creative through things like brainstorming, trying new hobbies, or just letting our minds wander, we can find new ways to solve problems and open up fresh opportunities in our lives, both personally and at work. Being physically healthy is important for reaching our inner potential. Taking care of our physical health is important. Regular exercise, good nutrition, and enough rest can really affect how we feel mentally and emotionally. When we feel strong and full of energy, we can handle challenges and go after our goals more effectively. Spirituality, whether through organized religion or personal practices, can be a source of inner strength. It gives a feeling of purpose, connection, and perspective that can be very empowering. Exploring our spiritual side helps us find a deeper sense of meaning and strength that supports us during life's challenges. As we strive to discover our inner potential, it's essential to remember that this is a continuous journey, not a final goal. Our potential is not something that stays the same. It changes and grows as we do. Keeping a curious and open mindset helps us find new parts of ourselves and grow our abilities as we go through life. What is inside us is much more important than what is in our past or what is ahead of us. By looking inward, questioning our limiting beliefs, developing emotional awareness, encouraging creativity, taking care of our bodies, and exploring our spiritual side, we can access the great potential that lies within us. Unlocking our inner potential can be challenging, but it brings great rewards, resulting in a more fulfilling, purposeful, and impactful life. Lesson 4. The impact of decisions. Each day, we make many choices that influence our lives in small and big ways. We make choices from the time we wake up until we go to sleep. Some choices feel small, like deciding what to eat for breakfast or which way to go to work. Some decisions are deeper, like picking a career or choosing a life partner. All these choices, whether big or small, shape the fabric of our lives. The impact of these choices is summed up in the saying, "The pain of discipline weighs ounces, but the pain of regret weighs tons." This important statement captures a basic truth about human nature and the lasting effects of our actions. Discipline means regularly making choices that match our goals and values, and it often involves giving up something or facing some discomfort right away. Could involve getting up early to work out, turning down that delicious dessert, or choosing to study rather than watch TV right now. Making these disciplined choices might seem limiting or uncomfortable. We need to give up instant pleasure for the chance of getting something better later. But the pain of discipline doesn't last long. It's a short-term burden we carry while aiming for our goals. This pain is measured in ounces since it's quite light and easy to handle. It's a type of pain that makes us stronger, similar to the soreness we feel after exercising well. This serves as a reminder of our dedication to growing and improving ourselves. Regret is a tough weight to carry. When we regularly take the easiest route, focusing on immediate comfort instead of lasting advantages, we often end up regretting our choices later. Missing out on chances, not reaching your potential, and wondering about what-ifs can feel really heavy. This is a deep pain that feels heavy and can stick with us for many years or even for life. Think about health and fitness. Staying on track with a balanced diet and regular exercise can seem tough at times. Choosing not to have that extra slice of pizza or making the effort to go to the gym after a tiring day at work takes determination and dedication. However, think about the regret that comes from not taking care of your health over time, which can result in avoidable illnesses or a lower quality of life. The latter is a much bigger load to carry. The same idea works in our work lives. Learning continuously, connecting with others, and stepping out of our comfort zone can sometimes feel a bit uneasy. It could involve giving up free time or dealing with the unease of new challenges. However, this is not as significant as the regret of staying in a job that doesn't bring satisfaction or losing career chances because of not being ready or taking action. This principle is also evident in relationships. Open communication, being emotionally open, and putting in regular effort to build relationships can be tough. It can be simpler to skip tough talks or overlook the value of those we care about. However, the pain of damaged relationships or lost connections from neglect is much deeper and lasts longer. Grasping this idea can really encourage you to make better decisions. When making a decision, think about not only the short-term effects but also the possible long-term results. Will this decision result in a moment of discipline or a lasting regret? Building self-discipline is a skill that can be learned gradually. It begins with being aware of ourselves, noticing our behavior patterns, and the things that cause us to make bad choices. It includes defining specific goals and making a plan to reach them. It is essential to change how we think about discipline. Instead of seeing it as a punishment, we should view it as a way to take care of ourselves and invest in our future. Being disciplined doesn't mean you have to give up fun or being spontaneous. It's about balancing short-term pleasure with lasting satisfaction. It's about choosing actions that reflect our values and goals, even if it's not the simplest option. Every choice we make is like a brushstroke on the canvas of our lives. The combined impact of these choices shapes the work we produce. When we pick small amounts of discipline instead of large amounts of regret, we start a journey of growth, success, and a fulfilling life. When you have to make a decision, whether it's a big one or a small one, think about how important your choice is. Accept the short-term struggle of discipline, understanding that it is much easier than the weight of regret you could end up with. Lesson 5. Taking action now. What you do today shapes your future, not what you do tomorrow. This clear and meaningful statement captures the core of personal growth and success. Many people often find themselves focused on the future, imagining their goals and dreams, but they forget to take real actions now to turn those dreams into reality. We have the ability to influence our future not by waiting for some far-off time, but through the decisions we make and the steps we take today. Realizing why present action matters means changing how you think. We often tell ourselves that we'll begin working on our goals tomorrow, next week, or next month. We convince ourselves that we aren't ready, that we need more time to get ready, or that the situation isn't perfect yet. This way of thinking is often just a way to put things off, avoiding the discomfort and challenge that comes with taking real action. There isn't a perfect moment to begin pursuing your goals. You only have this moment. Every moment you wait for the right time is a moment wasted, a chance missed. When you act now, you start a series of events that can bring important changes to your life. One of the strongest features of taking action now is how it can create momentum. Taking that first step, even if it's tiny, starts a cycle of positivity. Every step you take helps the next one feel simpler, and soon enough, you've created a routine of improvement. This energy can support you during tough times and assist you in overcoming challenges that may seem impossible. Also, taking action now helps you learn and adjust as things happen. By working toward your goals, you gain important experience and insights that you can't get just from planning. You find out what is effective and what isn't. You identify your strengths and weaknesses, and you build the skills and determination required to succeed. This hands-on experience is much more useful than any theoretical knowledge you could get from endless studying. Acting now can help reduce fear and self-doubt. Many times, the biggest challenges we face come from our own limiting beliefs. Rather than outside situations, it is our own limiting beliefs that often hold us back. We are afraid of failing, being judged, or facing the unknown. These fears can stop us from taking action. When you concentrate on what you can do at this moment, you shift your focus from your fears to clear, doable tasks. Every little achievement boosts your confidence and shows you that you can make progress. Focusing on the present doesn't mean you should stop planning or thinking about the future. It means striking a balance between making plans and taking action. Set clear goals for yourself and then break them into smaller, simple steps that you can start taking today. Each morning, ask yourself, what can I do now to get closer to my goals? Then take those steps even if they seem small. Embracing the power of taking action now also means learning to focus on what's important. Not every action holds the same value, and it's easy to become distracted by tasks that don't truly help you reach your goals. Concentrate on important tasks that align with your long-term goals. At times, this may involve declining opportunities that don't align with your goals, even if they look attractive at first. Consistency is key. Your future is shaped by small, everyday actions rather than big, one-time events. Create routines and habits that help you reach your goals, and follow them even when you're not feeling motivated. As you keep doing these actions regularly, they will add up and bring about significant changes in your life. Taking action now can make dreams come true. When you concentrate on what you can do today, you make the most of the only thing that really counts: the present moment. Every action you take, even the smallest one, brings you closer to the future you imagine. Don't wait for the perfect time or the best circumstances. Begin today, take steps now, and see how your future develops in ways you may not have thought possible. Lesson 6. Overcoming fear. Fear can stop us from reaching our goals and enjoying life to the fullest. It's a feeling deeply rooted in our minds, often acting as a way to keep us safe. However, when fear becomes too much, it can stop us from taking risks, chasing our dreams, and growing as individuals. Everything you want is just beyond your fear. Understanding the psychology of fear is the first step to overcoming it. Fear occurs when we perceive something as a threat, and it prepares us to either fight or flee. This instinct has been crucial for human survival in the past, but today, many of our fears are not life-threatening. Instead, they often focus on being left out, not succeeding, or facing uncertainty. Understanding that these fears are usually not based on reality or are blown out of proportion can help us see them more clearly. Recognizing and facing your personal fears is an important step in your journey of personal growth. Spend some time thinking about what really frightens you. Is it the fear of speaking in public, starting a new business, or pursuing a romantic relationship? Once you identify your fears, it's crucial to confront them directly. Avoiding them only makes fear stronger, but facing them can help reduce their hold on you over time. A good way to build courage and resilience is through exposure therapy. This means gradually facing the things that scare you in a safe and controlled way. For example, if you're scared of speaking in public, you can begin by talking in front of a mirror, then to a few friends, and slowly move on to larger groups. Every little win boosts confidence and reduces fear. Reframing is another effective way to overcome fear. Rather than seeing fear as something negative, Think of it as a sign that you are growing and have new opportunities ahead. Feeling fear usually means you're stepping outside your comfort zone, and that's where real personal growth happens. Accept fear as a normal part of growth instead of something to avoid. Visualization techniques can also be very helpful in dealing with fear. Take a few moments each day to picture yourself overcoming your fears and achieving your goals. Practicing this in your mind can boost your confidence and lessen anxiety when you encounter the scary situation in real life. Creating a support network is important when facing your fears. Surround yourself with supportive friends, family, or mentors who believe in you and can help when you're feeling stressed. Knowing that others support you can give you the strength to confront your fears. Practicing self-compassion is also crucial while you face your fears. Understand that facing challenges and feeling uncertain are normal steps along the way. Take care of yourself, recognize what you've accomplished, and celebrate the little successes as you go. Many people in history have faced their fears and gone on to achieve great success. Draw inspiration from their experiences. Think about J.K. Rowling, who faced her fear of failure and rejection to become one of the most successful authors in the world. Nelson Mandela confronted his fears of persecution and imprisonment to stand up for justice and equality. Courage isn't about not feeling fear. It's about taking action even when you do. As you tackle your fears, you may find that worrying about facing them is usually more difficult than the experience itself. When you get past that initial feeling of fear, you will often discover opportunities for personal growth and satisfaction waiting for you. Overcoming fear is a lifelong journey. When you face one fear, you might come across new ones. With every win, you grow stronger and more resilient. You develop a set of strategies and gain the confidence to handle any challenges that come your way. Fear can be a big challenge, but it can also lead to personal growth and self-understanding. When we understand, face, and overcome our fears, we create new opportunities for ourselves. Everything you want, success, fulfillment, personal growth, is just beyond your fear. You need to take the first step toward it. Lesson 7. Staying strong during tough times. Life is a mix of experiences, made up of happy times, sad times, successes, and challenges. It's normal to feel down when we face challenges, but our lives aren't shaped by just one event or tough time. Your life is made up of many parts, and just because one part is tough doesn't mean it's over. Resilience helps you handle the highs and lows of life. It's the ability to recover from difficulties, adjust to new situations, and continue moving forward despite challenges. Building a strong mindset means facing challenges head-on and being honest about tough situations. It's about developing the inner strength to tackle challenges directly and come out stronger afterward. One of the initial steps in developing resilience is to change our perspective on challenges. Instead of thinking of challenges as impossible barriers, we can look at them as opportunities to grow and learn. Every challenge we encounter can teach us something important about ourselves and our surroundings. By looking at things this way, we can turn even the toughest experiences into opportunities for personal growth. In tough times, it's common to lose sight of the bigger picture. We can feel a lot of pressure, sadness, or even hopelessness. However, like the seasons, our life situations also change. By being patient and looking at the bigger picture, we can handle life's challenges more smoothly and gracefully. Developing coping strategies is an important part of becoming more resilient. You can try things like mindfulness, meditation, journaling, exercising, or seeking support from friends and family. Discover healthy methods to handle your feelings and experiences instead of pushing them down or turning to harmful actions. Creating a set of coping strategies helps us deal with the challenges that life presents. Learning from mistakes and challenges is an important part of becoming more resilient. Rather than focusing on our mistakes or what we think we lack, we can see them as valuable opportunities to learn. Every failure has the potential for future success if we are open to finding it. When we look at our challenges with curiosity and an open mind, we can learn valuable lessons that will help us in the future. Perseverance and grit are crucial for resilience. Sometimes we have to keep going through tough times, even if we don't see results right away. During these times of consistent effort, we develop the mental and emotional strength needed for lasting success and happiness. When we stick to our goals and values, Even when things get tough, we show ourselves and others what our character is really made of. Resilience also involves support from others. One of the strongest things we can do is ask for help when we need it. Creating a support network with friends, family, mentors, or professionals can give us the encouragement, advice, and perspective needed to handle life's challenges. Asking for help is completely okay. It shows that you are strong and self-aware. As we build resilience, we notice that our ability to deal with challenges increases over time. What used to feel impossible becomes manageable, and we gain a calm confidence in our ability to handle whatever life throws our way. We will still feel fear, doubt, or pain. These are normal parts of being human. However, we learn to handle these emotions more easily and smoothly, understanding that we have the strength within us to manage them. Resilience means more than just getting through life's difficulties. It's about thriving despite them and even because of them. When we accept challenges as a normal part of life, we allow ourselves to grow and change in meaningful ways. We become more compassionate, both for ourselves and for others, when we see that everyone faces challenges and that the human spirit is strong enough to rise above them. When you face a tough time in your life, remember that it's not the end of your journey. It's just a step in your journey, helping you become who you're meant to be. Take on the challenge, learn from it, and continue to progress. Your strength is the tool that will help you create the next, even more inspiring part of your life story. Lesson 8. Being true to yourself. In a world filled with images of perfection and societal expectations, it's easy to forget who we really are. We often try to fit into molds made by others, seeking approval and acceptance. But the truth is, you won't make a difference in the world by simply trying to fit in. True strength comes from being yourself and letting your individuality shine through. Being authentic means having the courage to truly be yourself without any excuses. It's about ensuring that your actions, words, and beliefs align with who you really are, no matter what others expect from you. When you accept who you truly are, you discover a source of inner strength and confidence that can change your life and benefit those around you. Finding your true self starts with self-exploration. Spend some time thinking about what you care about, what you love, and what you believe in. What is important to you? What brings you joy? What values do you uphold even when no one is around? These questions can help you uncover your true self, which may be hidden beneath societal norms and expectations. As you start this journey, you might face challenges from yourself and others. Self-doubt can creep in, telling you that you're not good enough or that you need to change to belong. Family, friends, or society may try to mold you into someone you don't want to be. These challenges are a normal part of the journey. See them as opportunities to grow and boost your confidence. Being true to yourself doesn't always guarantee comfort. It often means leaving your comfort zone and confronting what scares you. It means expressing what you truly feel, even if you're nervous. It means pursuing what you love, even if it doesn't align with others' expectations. It means standing up for what you believe in, even if you're the only one doing it. Living authentically helps you attract people and opportunities that align with who you really are. You create genuine relationships based on understanding and mutual respect. These relationships are more satisfying and lasting than those based on falsehoods or surface-level connections. Your true self attracts people who value you just as you are. Additionally, being true to yourself helps you discover your unique talents and abilities. Every individual has a unique mix of skills, experiences, and perspectives that is unlike anyone else's. Being true to yourself allows you to showcase your qualities and share your unique contributions with the world. This is the foundation for real influence and impact. Think about the stories of important people in history who made a difference by being true to themselves. Martin Luther King Jr. challenged societal norms, held strong to his beliefs, and inspired a nation. Frida Kahlo broke the rules of art by expressing her own life in her paintings, making her a symbol of self-expression. Steve Jobs' unique approach to technology and design transformed entire industries. These individuals didn't aim to become influencers or change the world. They embraced who they truly were and pursued their dreams with unwavering determination. Their impact on the world came from being true to themselves. Being true to yourself means recognizing and accepting your flaws and weaknesses. Understand that you're still growing and that making mistakes is perfectly fine. Accepting yourself helps you stop chasing perfection and allows you to direct your energy toward growth and self-improvement. As you move forward on your path to being true to yourself, remember that it's a continuous journey. Your true self is not a fixed point but a changing reflection of who you are. Take your time and appreciate every little progress you make toward being more authentic. In a world that often pushes people to conform, being true to yourself takes bravery. Your unique perspective, experiences, and talents are important and valuable. When you embrace who you truly are, you not only make your life better but also contribute to the diversity and richness of human experiences. Be yourself, share what you really feel, pursue what you love, and stand up for what you truly believe in. Being true to yourself is your greatest strength. It's the way to reach your full potential and make a real difference in the world. Remember, you can't change the world by just trying to fit in. Your biggest impact comes from being true to yourself without any apologies. Lesson 9: The Power of Thought. The mind is all that matters. Your thoughts shape who you are. This profound statement highlights how much our thoughts influence our lives, shaping our reality in ways we often don't realize. Our thoughts are not just passing ideas or random musings. They shape our experiences, build our character, and motivate our actions. Think about the last time you started something new or dealt with a tough situation. Your thoughts at that time probably had a significant impact on what happened next. If you approached the task with confidence and a positive attitude, you likely became more resourceful, resilient, and successful in the end. If you were plagued by self-doubt and negative expectations, you might have found it hard to do your best or even held yourself back. This phenomenon is not just anecdotal. It's backed by scientific research. Studies in neuroscience and psychology have shown how much our thoughts affect our brain chemistry, bodily functions, and actions. Positive thinking helps our brains release chemicals like serotonin and dopamine, which boost our mood and improve our cognitive abilities. On the other hand, chronic negative thoughts can increase stress hormones, impair decision-making, and even lead to physical health issues. Understanding the relationship between thoughts and reality is the first step in harnessing the power of your mind. It's not about ignoring life's difficulties or pretending everything is fine. Instead, it's about developing a mindset that helps you tackle those difficulties directly and build the life you want. A powerful method for changing your thought patterns is visualization. Athletes, entrepreneurs, and performers have used this technique to enhance their skills and achieve their goals. When you visualize yourself achieving your goals, you build your confidence and prepare your mind to recognize opportunities and solutions that align with your dreams. Another important aspect of controlling your thoughts is managing negative self-talk. Everyone has an inner voice that questions their abilities and points out their flaws. While some self-reflection is healthy, excessive self-criticism can be debilitating. Begin by noticing what you tell yourself internally. If you catch yourself engaging in negative self-talk, pause and question those thoughts. Are they based on facts or assumptions? Are they helpful or harmful? By challenging and reframing these negative thoughts, you can gradually shift toward a more balanced and positive mindset. Affirmations are another powerful tool for reshaping your thoughts. These are positive statements that you repeat to yourself regularly, reinforcing beliefs and attitudes that support your goals and well-being. If you're trying to build self-confidence, you might use affirmations like, "I am capable and worthy of success," or "I face challenges with courage and creativity." Choose affirmations that resonate with you and repeat them daily. Changing your thought patterns takes time and effort. Our thoughts are shaped by years of experiences, cultural influences, and habitual thinking. Changing these ingrained patterns requires patience, persistence, and self-compassion. There will be setbacks and moments of doubt, but every time you choose to think positively or empower yourself, you're building new neural pathways in your brain. Your thoughts also influence your relationships and interactions with others. They shape what you say, how you act, and even how you communicate nonverbally. When you think positively and show empathy toward others, you're more likely to build healthy relationships and create a supportive environment around you. The mind truly is all that matters. Your thoughts can shape your reality, influence your actions, and guide your life's path. By becoming aware of your thought patterns, challenging negative self-talk, Using visualization and affirmations, and consistently choosing positive thoughts, you can tap into this incredible power. It's not about thinking perfectly, but about making progress and growing. Each positive thought brings you closer to the person you want to be and the life you want to create. As you continue on your journey of self-discovery and personal growth, remember this: your thoughts shape who you are. Lesson 10. Creating opportunities. It's a dynamic system full of possibilities. Every person you meet has their own experiences, skills, and connections that might be just what you need for your opportunities. Go to industry events, become a member of professional groups, or just start chatting with people from various backgrounds. Your next big opportunity could come from anywhere. Making opportunities usually means leaving your comfort zone. It could involve reaching out to potential clients by phone, presenting your ideas to doubtful groups, or putting time and resources into projects that haven't been tested yet. This might feel intimidating, but growth and comfort usually don't happen at the same time. Welcome the discomfort as a signal that you are challenging yourself to explore new opportunities. Being persistent is another important part of making opportunities happen. Not every try will lead to success, and that's perfectly fine. Every failure is a chance to learn, giving you important lessons that will help you in what you do next. Thomas Edison once said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." If you think this way, you'll see that challenges can lead you to success. Here's a practical example of creating opportunities. Sarah Blakely, the person who started Spanx, took action instead of waiting for an opportunity to come to her. She found a problem, visible panty lines that are uncomfortable, came up with a solution, footless pantyhose, and kept working towards her goal even after facing many rejections. She contacted manufacturers directly, presented her product to retail buyers, and even showed her product in person at department stores. Today, Spanx is worth billions of dollars, thanks to Blakely, who made her own chance instead of waiting for one to come along. Making opportunities means always learning and getting better at what you do. The world is always changing, and so are the chances we have. Keep your curiosity alive. Read a lot, take classes, and join workshops. Do what you need to stay informed. This ongoing change will help you get better at noticing opportunities and also at taking advantage of them when they come up. Making opportunities isn't only for your own benefit. Many of the best opportunities are those that let us help others in a positive way. Find ways to help solve issues in your community, guide others, or support causes that matter to you. These efforts not only help people grow and find satisfaction, but also can lead to positive changes that spread throughout the world. Instead of waiting for opportunities, create your own path by being aware, taking steps, connecting with others, facing discomfort, pushing through difficulties, learning all the time, and aiming to make a positive difference. You can build a life full of opportunities. Keep in mind, the future is shaped by those who build it. What chance will you make today? Lesson 11. Living your own life. There is a limit to your time. Live your own life, not someone else's. This clear and meaningful statement captures a key lesson in personal growth and achieving fulfillment. In a world filled with societal expectations, peer pressure, and the polished lives of others on social media, it's easy to forget our own wants and dreams. Sometimes we might follow the paths of others without realizing it, chasing goals that don't really fit us or measuring our success by someone else's standards. The secret to a happy life is to see and accept our own special path. We all have our own unique passions, skills, and beliefs that define us. By aligning our lives with these natural qualities, we can discover our true potential for happiness and success. We shouldn't ignore the wisdom and experiences of others completely. Instead, we can use them for inspiration and guidance as we create our own path. To start living your own life, think about yourself and look inward. Spend some time figuring out what is important to you, what makes you happy, and what you want to accomplish in your life. This process might include looking back at childhood dreams, trying out new interests, or thinking about old beliefs regarding success and happiness. Take on this exploration with an open mind and be ready to question traditional ideas. After you know what your personal passions and values are, the next step is to make decisions that match them. This could involve making tough choices that might not align with what family, friends, or society expects. It might mean switching jobs, ending relationships that aren't helpful, or going after unique goals. Although these choices may seem overwhelming, they are important for living a true life. A major challenge in living your own life is the worry about being judged or failing. We frequently stop ourselves from going after what we really want because we're concerned about what others will think or the chance of failing. What others think matters much less than your own feelings of fulfillment and purpose. Additionally, failure is a normal part of any valuable journey and should be seen as a chance to learn instead of something to avoid. Another important part of living your own life is learning to trust your gut feelings. Get advice and think about different viewpoints, but in the end, you know your life best. Pay attention to your inner voice and have confidence in your instincts when you need to make important choices. This means not acting on impulse, but instead building a strong understanding of yourself so you can make choices that reflect who you really are. Remember that living your own life is a continuous journey, not just a single choice. Your interests and priorities can change as you grow and develop. Stay open to these changes and be ready to change your direction as needed. This flexibility helps you keep living true to yourself, even when your situation and goals change over time. Living your own life means being responsible for your choices and what happens because of them. When you follow someone else's plan, it's simple to point fingers at outside reasons for your unhappiness or failure. When you are setting your own path, you need to take responsibility for both your successes and your failures. Taking personal responsibility can be tough, but it also gives you a lot of strength. Living your own life doesn't mean you have to do it by yourself. Be around people who accept you for who you are and motivate you to chase your dreams. Look for mentors and role models who motivate you. It's not about copying their lives, but about appreciating the qualities you respect in them. Create a community that values uniqueness and encourages personal development. Your time here is limited and valuable. Each day you live for someone else is a day you lose forever. Living authentically boosts your happiness and fulfillment, and it encourages others to follow your example. Your personal journey, with its highs and lows, wins and losses, is a valuable contribution to the world. Accept it, experience it completely, and ensure it matters. No one is more suited to live your life than you are. Lesson 12. Finding joy and meaning in your job. To do great work, you need to love what you do. This clear and meaningful statement captures the core of achieving real fulfillment and success in our work lives. Many people spend a lot of their time at work, but too often, they end up in jobs that make them feel unfulfilled, uninspired, and disconnected from what they really care about. To succeed and be happy in our jobs, we need to start by exploring ourselves to find what we are meant to do professionally. This process starts with looking inward and being truthful about oneself. What activities cause you to forget the time? What subjects or areas make you feel excited? What skills do you find come easily to you, and which ones do you like to work on improving? By reflecting on these questions and noticing the answers that feel right to you, you can start to find where your interests and skills come together. After you know your interests and strengths better, the next step is to see how these can turn into meaningful work. You might want to look into different career options, talk to people who work in areas you find interesting, or try volunteering or doing side projects to get some real experience. Your professional calling doesn't have to follow traditional career paths. In today's changing job market, there are many chances to create unique roles that mix different skills and interests. As you move through your career path, make choices that match your personal values. Which principles matter the most to you? What impact do you want to have in the world? When your work matches your core beliefs and goals, you'll feel a greater sense of purpose and happiness in your job. This alignment can help motivate you when things get tough, reminding you why your work matters. Finding work you love doesn't always require changing your career right away. At times, it means looking for ways to bring more enthusiasm and significance to your existing job. This might involve accepting new tasks that match your interests, starting projects that you find exciting, or just changing how you view your job to concentrate on the parts you enjoy the most. When you look for chances to connect with work that you enjoy, you can turn even ordinary tasks into enjoyable experiences that help you grow. Building a sense of purpose in your work means always learning and growing. When we care about what we do, we naturally want to get better at it and learn more about it. Working towards mastery improves our skills, and gives us a feeling of progress and success that boosts our excitement for our jobs. Take advantage of chances to grow in your career. Look for mentors in your area and always push yourself to achieve more in your journey. Enjoying your work doesn't guarantee that every day will be flawless or simple. In every rewarding job, there will be challenges, setbacks, and times when you might feel uncertain. Stay connected to what you truly care about and your main goals, as these can help you through tough times. When you really enjoy what you do, these challenges turn into chances for improvement and new ideas instead of impossible hurdles. Throughout history, many people have achieved great success and happiness by pursuing what they love. Think about Steve Jobs, who took his passion for technology and design and created Apple, changing many industries along the way. Jane Goodall was fascinated by animals, which inspired her important work in studying primates and protecting the environment. These people didn't just get jobs. They built lasting impacts by following work that matched their true interests and values. Finding a job you love isn't just for your own happiness. It's about reaching your full potential and sharing your unique gifts with the world. When we do work that we really connect with, we show our best selves. We come up with new ideas, motivate others, and provide benefits that go beyond what we do right now. As you move forward in your career, discovering what you love and what drives you in your work takes time and effort. Stay open to trying new things, be ready to take smart risks, and give yourself time as you go along this journey. Doing work you love brings great rewards, like personal fulfillment, professional success, and the chance to make a real difference. It's definitely worth the effort. Enjoy the process of finding and following your career path, and see how your work can change from just a job to something that brings you happiness, meaning, and lasting fulfillment. Lesson 13. Bravery and self-improvement. Life is a path of ongoing growth and change, and at the center of this path is courage. People often say that life gets bigger or smaller based on how brave you are, and this simple idea captures the heart of personal growth. Courage means not being free of fear, but being ready to confront our fears and step outside our comfort zones. It pushes us to chase our dreams and goals, even when the way forward looks tough or unclear. Courage often brings to mind big, heroic actions, but it shows up in many small, daily choices. When it comes to personal growth, it's about having the bravery to share your thoughts in a meeting, even if you worry about what others might think. It's about having the bravery to start a new hobby or learn a new skill, even if you might not succeed right away. It takes bravery to be open and share your feelings with others, even if it means facing emotional hurt to build stronger relationships. Small acts of bravery add up over time, slowly broadening our world and what we believe is possible. Knowing how courage contributes to personal growth is important. When we decide to act bravely, we are really choosing to grow instead of staying the same. When we leave our comfort zone, we are expanding what we can do and changing what we think our limits are. This process might feel tough or even hurt a bit, but it's during these challenges that we find out what we can really achieve. Just like a muscle gets stronger when we work out, our ability to be brave grows with every courageous step we take. Gaining courage and confidence is something you can learn and improve as time goes on. Start with small steps and slowly take on bigger challenges. If public speaking scares you, start by sharing your ideas in small group talks. Once you feel at ease, you can start presenting in team meetings and later move on to speaking at bigger events. Every step you take helps you feel more confident and makes the next challenge easier to handle. Another effective method is visualization. When you picture yourself successfully dealing with your fears and overcoming challenges, you are getting ready for real-life situations. This practice can help lower anxiety and increase your confidence when facing these situations. Being open and vulnerable is an important part of developing courage. Many people are afraid of being vulnerable because they think it shows weakness. True courage is about letting ourselves be seen, flaws and all. Opening up to others, sharing our true feelings, or admitting our mistakes shows a deep kind of courage. This vulnerability can result in stronger connections, increased self-acceptance, and a more genuine way of living. Taking smart risks is a way to build courage. This means not being careless, but instead considering the possible benefits and drawbacks to make smart choices. Changing career paths to follow a passion or relocating to a new city for better opportunities can involve some risk. Sometimes it can be as easy as talking to someone new or tasting a different type of food. Challenge yourself a little more than usual, but make sure you feel safe and in control while doing it. History has many examples of people whose bravery changed their lives and the world around them. Think about Rosa Parks, who courageously refused to give up her bus seat. This action led to the Montgomery bus boycott and was a key moment in the civil rights movement. Consider Malala Yousafzai, who kept fighting for girls' education even after she survived an assassination attempt. These people show how bravery can lead to important changes for themselves and society. We all know people who have displayed great bravery in their lives. It could be a friend who quit a steady job to launch their own business or a family member who faced a serious illness with strong resolve. These everyday heroes show us that courage can look different for everyone and that we all have the ability to be brave inside us. As you start your journey of personal growth, courage isn't about having no fear. It's about recognizing your fears and continuing on, even with them. It's about picking growth instead of comfort and choosing possibility rather than limitation. Every brave step you take not only enhances your own life, but also encourages others to follow suit. Be brave, confront your fears, and see how your life can grow in ways you didn't expect. Lesson 14. The benefits of putting in effort. The saying, "The harder you work for something, the better you'll feel when you achieve it," captures an important truth about people and personal growth. This idea is central to achieving success, feeling satisfied, and finding personal fulfillment. Investing our time, energy, and effort into a goal not only boosts our chances of achieving it, but also enhances the joy and sense of accomplishment we feel when we reach that milestone. Hard work is often seen as just physical effort or spending long hours working. It includes a wider range of commitment, hard work, and concentrated effort. It means stepping out of what feels safe, facing challenges, and always working to get better. Working hard towards a goal is just as important as reaching that goal. It helps us grow, become stronger, and improve our abilities. One main reason hard-earned achievements feel more rewarding is a psychological idea called cognitive dissonance. When we put a lot of effort into something, we tend to see the result as more valuable. To make sense of the work we did, the link between effort and how we value things makes our achievements more rewarding and encourages us to keep striving for more. Additionally, working hard usually means facing and getting through difficulties and obstacles. Every challenge we encounter and overcome contributes to our feeling of success and strengthens our self-assurance. These experiences are part of our story, helping to shape who we are and strengthening our confidence in what we can do. The challenges we face make our success even more rewarding, as we can reflect on our journey and value the progress we've made. Working hard helps us feel proud and take ownership of what we accomplish. When we invest our time and effort into a project or goal, it becomes a part of who we are. The final result is more than just a product or achievement. It shows our hard work, creativity, and determination. When people feel a sense of ownership, they usually produce better work and are more dedicated to finishing tasks. Additionally, working hard towards a goal helps us build important skills and habits that benefit us even after we reach that goal. We develop skills in managing time, solving problems, and thinking critically. We develop patience, discipline, and the skill to wait for rewards. These qualities become tools we can use, helping us face future challenges more easily and confidently. The connection between hard work and satisfaction isn't just about the final outcome. The journey can bring happiness and satisfaction. When we do work that matches our values and interests, the effort we put in feels rewarding on its own. We get into a flow where time flies, and we feel completely engaged and energized by what we are doing. Doing meaningful work greatly adds to our happiness and gives us a sense of purpose in life. Find a balance and not get caught up in working too much or feeling exhausted. Working hard should be manageable and in harmony with our overall health. It's about finding efficient ways to work and knowing when to pause and refresh yourself. The best satisfaction comes from a well-rounded approach that balances working towards our goals with taking care of ourselves and nurturing our personal relationships. When we accept the idea of hard work and the benefits it brings, we allow ourselves to explore many opportunities. We start to view challenges as chances to grow instead of impossible barriers. We build a mindset focused on growth, helping us to keep learning and getting better. Changing how we see things can greatly affect our personal and work lives, resulting in more success and happiness. Working hard and feeling satisfied with what you achieve can greatly help you grow and succeed. When we face challenges, keep going through tough times, and do our best, we boost our chances of achieving our goals and feel more happiness and pride in what we accomplish. Working hard helps us become stronger and more capable, ready to handle life's challenges and enjoy its rewards. As we work on improving ourselves, let's remember that the best accomplishments usually come from hard work, and the most rewarding successes are those gained through persistence and determination. Lesson 15. Acting in a world full of chances and options. The simple to get lost in thoughts about the future or to wait for the right moment to come. Your future isn't something that just happens on its own. It's built by what you do today. This chapter looks at how taking action can influence your life. Creating your future by taking action now is based on the idea that life consists of choices and their outcomes. Every choice you make and every action you take, or choose not to take, shapes the direction of your life. It's similar to constructing a house one brick at a time. Every day you add another brick that creates the base for your future. A major barrier to taking action is the belief that we must wait for the right time or for everything to be perfectly in place before we can begin. This way of thinking can result in putting things off and losing chances. Usually, there isn't a perfect moment to begin something important. Life can be surprising, and things won't always be perfect. Begin with your current situation and the resources you already possess. Sarah was a young woman who wanted to start her own business. She kept delaying it, hoping for the right moment. Although she had a steady job, it didn't make her happy. Time went by, and she remained in the same spot, still dreaming but not taking any steps forward. She realized that the perfect moment would never arrive, so she decided to take the leap. She began by working on her business idea during the evenings and weekends. It wasn't easy, but with each small step, she was building her future. Today, Sarah has a successful company because she chose to take action now instead of waiting for a perfect future that may never happen. Taking action doesn't always require big changes. It's usually the little, steady actions that bring about the biggest outcomes. Consider picking up a new language. Waiting for weeks of free time to dive in completely may mean you never begin. If you learn a few words or phrases every day, you'll gradually build a strong vocabulary and understanding of the language. Taking action now is important because it can influence your future and help you gain momentum. Taking action, even in small ways, helps create a positive cycle. Every step you take builds your confidence, increases your knowledge, and boosts your motivation to keep going. This energy can help you overcome challenges and setbacks, pushing you closer to your goals. Understand that taking action doesn't ensure quick success. It usually results in problems and difficulties. These experiences are very valuable. They offer lessons and insights that you won't find anywhere else. Every failure helps you learn what doesn't work and encourages you to explore new ways to succeed. Begin by defining clear goals for yourself to make the most of your current actions. How do you envision your future? After you have a vision, divide it into smaller, manageable steps. Concentrate on what you can accomplish today, this week, and this month to get closer to that vision. Progress usually happens step by step. Take time to enjoy little wins as you go to stay motivated. Create everyday routines that match your objectives. Doing these habits regularly will shape your future. Spending time every day to learn a new skill, working on a personal project, or connecting with others in your field can add up. These regular actions build over time and can lead to important outcomes. Finally, accept the unknown that comes with making a move. Feeling fear or doubt when facing something new is completely normal. Not taking action is also a choice, and it can often be the more dangerous one. When you take action, you create the opportunity to influence your future instead of allowing outside factors to decide it for you. Your future is something real and close to you. Your life is being shaped right now by the choices you make and the actions you take. Start building the life you want today, not tomorrow. Your actions today determine your future. Think about what you can do right now that your future self will appreciate.